Hello everyone, my name is the Mac Attack, and while though I've stated on my live stream that I wouldn't be making much content or I wouldn't be on uploading on my channel except for doing update videos regarding to Balto 4 Wolf's Destiny, a video based on the news of Balto 4 becoming a comic will be uploaded later this week, sometime this week on my channel, because I know I should have uploaded about it as it came out, but again, I'm currently going through a lot of stress right now, and I'm currently going again, like, I'm stressed as all get out all the time, and my job has been knocking me out and has been making me just not have the energy to do the videos that I would like to make. But, and I would also like to go ahead and let you guys know that be prepared sometime this week, because I got a teaser sometime this year, at the end of this year, before December. I'm going to be giving you guys a teaser of a new series that I'm going to be coming out with, where I'm going to be talking about my experience at GalaxyCon in Columbus, Ohio last year with my best friend, leading up to a potential possible blog that I might do for this year. That depends if I go with my friends. But today's video, I am reviewing the short Disney film Once Upon a Studio. Now, I want to get this out there. Many of you guys know that the current Disney as of today, I despise. I hate it so much. Like, continues to make unoriginal stuff, while there are some movies here and there that has been good, like the new Pixar film Elementals. I'm so glad that film was actually good to me. But everything else has been just completely ruining classics in live action, like The Little Mermaid. I still have not watched the live action one, and I refuse to. I pretty much heard they changed the whole point of the character of Ariel to make her the strong boss girl character, which, again, that's because apparently in our world, getting saved by a man is an issue. And that's why Snow White, in the live action Snow White, by the clowns such as Rachel Zegler, is making herself look bad, and pretty much has been confirming that the new Snow White live action is going the opposite of what the original is supposed to be like, because she's never seen it. But this is not about my issues with Disney as of today. Before Disney became the outrageously horrible company as they were today, it has been 100 years since the company of Disney has been around, and this celebrates all the history that Disney has had. Now, I can tell you this right now, as a little kid, I've been a diehard fan of Disney animation. I've been a big fan of Disney content, an all-time high. I've been a massive fan. I've been enjoying it a lot. This was obviously way before I grew up, and I started to realize that Disney is starting to make a lot of dumb decisions on purpose to cause them to lose so much money, and now they're going to try and play the whole, we're going to stop the whole culture wars thing, which, no, they're not going to stop. They're going to keep going, and they're going to keep ruining iconic franchises and putting unnecessary agendas into it. But, like, again, this is not about today's Disney. This is a short that celebrates the entire history of Disney in the right way possible. Includes all the... So what it is basically is, it's a mixture of 2D animation and 3D live action altogether. along with 3D animated characters from recent movies. Now, after watching this, obviously watching the trailer, I've obviously thought it would be something that I probably might like, because it really did look interesting and it looked good. And now that I finished watching it, I gotta say, as someone who has loved Disney for the past few years, especially the old school Disney, I loved this short. I loved it a lot. There, again, a lot of the animated characters that I never thought I could have seen in this short, that really surprised me. No joke. It really has surprised me, along with seeing the return of some fan favorite 3D CG characters like from Zootopia, Big Hero 6, obviously Moana, Frozen, Anna and Elsa from Frozen. And some clever jokes that this short had. I obviously thought this short just really, the people behind this short were actual Disney fans. Were actual people that actually knew the legacy of Walt Disney. This short actually felt like it was made by people that actually cared about Disney. Except, instead of it being the writers that actually don't give a care in the world about the legacy of Walt Disney and wants to keep putting a lot of garbage under his company, as they keep doing this year. But this really felt like it was made as a love letter to all Disney fans and also in honor of Walt Disney. The one scene where they pay ownership of Walt Disney, I thought was, oh my god, like, man, it was so freaking amazing. I thought that was so cool. That was, by all means, it was so cool and heartwarming to see that. And the fact that, again, it's like mixing all the old and the new Disney characters and brands into this short. I thought it was absolutely cool. Obviously, there were some characters from recent movies that I thought didn't really surprise me that was in it, and I didn't really want to see in the short. But again, it is what it is. It's part of the Disney franchise. So, oh well. It is what it is. But I'm not going to spoil. I know I've already said some of the names, but I'm not going to really tell you what characters out of the new movies are in there. I'll let you wait and see for yourself. This was a clever short. I really did like it. It fit the whole purpose of what Disney should be as a franchise. A place where dreams do come true. This officially shows exactly what Disney movies should be all about. Being fun and entertaining and feeling like the old school Disney that's always been. That we can no longer see anymore because the company keeps making the dumbest decisions. But seeing some of my most favorite old school Disney characters, that was cool. That was, by all means, it was very cool. And I've been seeing that a lot of people has gotten a little bit pretty emotional when watching this, and I can kind of understand why. This truly was kind of an emotional ride to watch, because it definitely reminds you of the old days of Disney and how things were so magical to watch. So amazing to watch as a little kid. And now that we get to relive these moments, and see, for the first time ever, old school 2D animation be mixed in live action and with a little hint in 3D on it. That was amazing. Basically, this kind of made me think, the way you see Bambi run around, this makes me feel like they should do another Bambi, or at least do more films that has that type of 2D style animation. Just think of how much money that would make. More films with more 2D animation. Just think about how much more money that could absolutely make. That would be insane. They would bank off of that. No joke. But seeing all that stuff, including appearances of characters from old school Disney movies that weren't really praised, seeing those characters was also cool to see in this, because at least they're kind of paying some respects to some of their movies that wasn't really well received by the fans of old school Disney. But I gotta say, I really had a lot of fun watching this short. It really reminded me, and it made me really want Disney to go back to the way they used to make things. Good, original, make it feel magical, as it is no longer that case now. Which we'll see if Wish does that exact same thing. Because as much as I've been hearing a lot of controversy around Wish, still the movie looks intriguing to me. And it looks like something that I might like to watch. And I hope it's good. Look, I don't care if the animation looks like that Sophia Disney Junior show. I don't care. I really don't care. Like, I don't care. Seriously, I don't care. It's still, as long as the movie looks good to me and is enjoyable, I'm fine. I'm fine with it looking like that Sophia show. I don't care. I'll still go see it. As long as there's no dumb marketing based on agendas that pretty much had Strange Worlds and Lightyear suffer as those movies did, then I think that movie is in good hands. While though Elementals flopped, it didn't flop as hard as Lightyear and Strange Worlds did, because the film actually managed to make more money than those two films did. And surprisingly enough, Elementals, despite being a little bit of a flop, it was also a little bit of a successful film at the same time. And you know what? I'm okay with that. Because again, like I said earlier, Elementals was actually a good film, and I absolutely loved it, better than Lightyear and Strange Worlds. I really loved it. It was definitely a breath of fresh air for a Disney animated film by Pixar. Oh my god, like, not only was it a beautiful film, but it actually, the story, there was a story to it. There was actually a story to it, and that's, again, what Disney should be. Tell a good story, and not rely on culture wars and ideologies over a story. Tell a good story, and the film's going to be good, and you're going to make a lot of money. That is all that Disney fans ask for. But again, like, watching this really just, again, it really makes me want the old school Disney back. No joke. It really makes me want the old Disney back. And just watching this short, I really feel a little bit of joy that I used to have with Disney. Some of the joy that I always had with Disney years ago, a little bit of it is starting to come back into me because of this short. So, yeah. I just hope that Disney goes back to making smart decisions, because this short is the perfect example that doing things faithfully as movies used to be, listening to the fans, paying respects to the legacy and not crapping on it with culture wars, then you're going to be good making stuff, hopefully as much as I heard about someone trying to get a seat at the table and try and get Disney back to what they should be, that has all of the Bob Iger and the people that don't care about Disney worried as all get out, and they're trying to keep that dude out of there. I do hope that dude comes in the company and makes some change, because you know what? Like I've made it clear enough. Current day Disney right now, I hate with a passion. They don't care about the legacy of Disney, and I want that to stop now. And Once Upon a Studio is the perfect example of what Disney movies should be today. All about a family film having the magic that Disney is all about, instead of tarnishing that magic with culture wars, as it never should have been. But instead, Bob Iger decided to add that stuff in there. And now, look at where the company of Disney is at, money-wise. They are about to go bankrupt. Look at their stocks right now. I can assure you, they keep making the dumb decisions that they keep making, they're screwed. They're screwed. And you know what? If this current day Disney ends up getting bankrupt and shut down, I'm not going to be mad. I'm going to celebrate. Because no more of old school Disney can be ruined. As sad as it's going to feel to some people, I'm not going to be sad. Because old school Disney can no longer be tarnished. But again, I'm going to hope for the best. That Once Upon a Studio is somewhat a wake-up call for Disney to do something right for a change. Get it back to the good old magic that Disney used to be. And stop with the whole woke ideology. For God's sakes, please. I want that old magic back. And I want to be a happy, diehard Disney fan again. I really do. Unfortunately, Toy Story 5 ain't gonna work for me. Zootopia 2 and Frozen 3, I'll see how those are. But Toy Story 5, not interested, unfortunately. And I just don't see the whole point of it. Even though, again, it's just another pointless cash grab. So that's all I got to say. What do you guys think of Once Upon a Studio? 100 years of this company has been... this company has been around for 100 years, spreading the magic and joy that this company is known for. We all know that this company hasn't been spreading that magic previously because, again, they keep making the horrible decisions, turning the parents away from the company by itself. And we all know why that happens. Because, again, Disney keeps making the dumb decisions, changing the iconic classics, spreading a lot of woke ideology, and that is causing parents, diehard fans of Disney, to get their kids turn away from Disney. And that's why they're losing money today. But what do you guys think of Once Upon a Studio? Thank you guys so much for watching. And what was your favorite appearance in Once Upon a Studio? Let me know on the comment section below. Thank you guys so much for watching. And as always, I will see you guys in my next video. The Mac Attack, signing out, and have a good one.